asked AD this in the walk-off, but a game like this goes to double OT. Do you kind of just say, hey, all's well that ends well, and you walk away and dismiss it, or are there things that you get frustrated about and that it got to that point?
No, I don't think it was too many frustrating parts in the game. There's things where we know we could have done some things better, but we played some good basketball. Listen, we bring out the best in the Pistons, and they've had 2 really good games versus us. Another one was tonight. We give our credit where credit is due. They played well, but we got enough stops and we made enough shots to win the game. And every game is going to have its own challenges, and we accept all challenges, and we did that tonight.
And then, LeBron, can you just take us through the step back three, the evolution of that in your game, when you started to feel most comfortable with it? Obviously, we saw the 2 in the double OT tonight.
I'm not quite sure. When I started to feel very comfortable with it was just, being able to go to late in games, but, just always trying to, get my game better, always trying to improve my game, and, that's one instance of it, and, a lot of guys, a lot of teams give me space on my three-point shots because they're afraid of the drive, so, I have the confidence that I can knock those down, and tonight was another case.
LeBron, it looks like after you hit that second 3 in double OT, you kind of gestured, waved your arm. I want to know, you were saying something too, if you could share what you said, and another question too.
I was just ready to go. I'm 36 years old, and I really don't have the heart. And I don't have the heart. My heart is not sustainable for 2 overtimes at this point in my career. So I was just ready to go, get home. I got a bottle of wine that's been ready to be opened, and I delayed it for 2 more quarters and or 2 more overtimes. So I wasn't happy with myself in that regards.
And what did you make of the matchup of the Pistons putting their center on you down the stretch?
Well, we're a matchup problem for a lot of teams, and to have the ability to run our pick and roll, we make teams kind of adjust to sometimes that they don't want to do, and with our pick and roll, we attract a lot of switching and things of that nature because they want to try to keep a body on both of us, and we just try to exploit that.
Yeah. AD, what's your overall sort of confidence level right now behind the three-point line? Obviously hit the shot in double overtime, but you pump fake that on a couple other ones. Just kind of where are you at with that? I know that was something that you wanted to take a lot of them this year.
I'm confident the team get on me and the players get on me about shooting them, especially when I'm open. But, I just try to make the right play, thinking about pump fake, the guy closed out, especially if he's a big, I'm able to get around him and either get to the basket or when the defense collapse, I'm able to find shooters. But I do have to shoot the ones that I'm open on, and I think it's just me actually doing it. The one that I got in the corner in overtime, I didn't hesitate, and when it came to me, just shot it. I think that's why it went in. So just got to be able to, when the ball gets swung to me, knowing that guys are going to close out short, just got to let it fly.
LeBron, you're joking, you're ready to go home tonight after 2 OT, but 46 minutes, specifically for you after a game like tonight, where you dig in deep into double overtime, is that just a more or a longer recovery process for you the day after? Is there just more involved in that to getting back to 100%? And how does it cut into your Super Bowl time tomorrow?
I'll still get treatment tomorrow, as I do on any day in between a game, knowing that we have a game on Monday. But it won't cut into my Super Bowl. I plan on getting up early, get some treatment, and then I'll probably go back to sleep. Get a couple hours of rest before the Super Bowl, so I'm locked in on not only the game but also the commercials. So. You gotta be locked into the commercials. Absolutely.
Got a special guest tomorrow in the commercial tomorrow.
So I gotta be ready to that. I don't want to miss none. We as a family, we always rank like top 5 best Super Bowl commercials. So I'm looking forward to that.
Couple more, Rachel Nichols.
AD, in all seriousness, how do you feel about being in a Super Bowl ad? Does that feel like something that's sort of a career ticker for you off the court?
Yeah, I mean,
Mom just not hearing about this.
it was a surprise, bro.
Okay.
It's a surprise. I want you to watch the game like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It was a surprise. Thank you for running it, Rachel. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Like Bill said, okay.
no, I mean it's something that's super cool to me. You know, being a huge football fan, and you like Bron said, you always watch the commercials. That's one of the reasons why you watch the Super Bowl, and for me to be a part of that legacy with all the great commercials. I'm not sure it was great to me. I'm not sure how the world's gonna take it yet, but to be a part of that is something that don't come by too often, and I'm excited to be a part of that.
Yeah, if you got a commercial on Super Bowl Sunday, you're doing something right. I know how much those commercials cost. That's for sure.
Have you had a Super Bowl commercial, LeBron?
I have. I don't remember which one, but I remember I did have one before because I remember the budget. I remember how much it costs to get, and it depends too. Like
30 seconds.
First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, halftime, and fourth quarter. And if you get a 30 compared to a 60 or a 90, the number goes up from there. So. We're gonna see. I'm gonna clock his and see how much time he got tomorrow.
I think I'm a 15.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take one more question. Tony DeVille.
Hey, this question is for both of you guys. And I was just curious, what's it like for you guys tomorrow during the Super Bowl? Are you able to just kind of let loose and eat fun food like everybody else? Or because you guys have a game the next day, are you still on a strict diet? And also, I want to know who wins the game.
Well, I can speak for me. And I can speak for if I was 27, like him. No, I can't eat fun food like I would like to.
Like some wings or something.
Yeah, they probably baked. I probably some baked wings.
Sure.
Yeah, It's not gonna be how I wish it was when I was 27, like AD. He can do what he want to do. I can't do it at 36, but I will have a hell of a time. There will be plenty of Lobos and wine passed around in my house, that's for sure. And I'm going to give you the straight up political answer. I just want to see a great game.
Hey, by the way, I tried that the Lobos mezcal. It's really good.
I appreciate that, Tom. You know what?
Really good.
All right.
Second and final OT. But AD in the last couple weeks has really gotten away from shooting the three. In the last 10 games coming into tonight, he'd only made 3. And here's the numbers right there. Really struggling from the three-point range. Remember Frank Vogel, early this season, he said he wanted AD to take 5 threes every game and presumably make, maybe 2 of those, 3 of those on some good nights. It just hasn't happened for him lately. He did get that big one tonight. It was the only one he made tonight. But he's just not taking it or really making it either, guys.
Yeah, a little confidence right now from behind that three-point line. All right, good stuff. Alex Caruso scored 8 of his 10 points in the overtime periods. He's now speaking with Allie.
Hey, Alex, you look at these 2 games against the Pistons. You look at the 5 wins that they have on the season. 4 of the 5 have come against playoff teams as it stands today. You obviously know that they rise to the occasion with their opponent. What challenges were they presenting with you guys tonight? Obviously, we know what happened in that first meeting as well.
Yeah, that's part of being defending champs, playing with the Lakers logo on your jerseys. You're gonna get everybody's best shot. End of the day, everybody in this league is here for a reason. Everybody's a professional, and they have some really good players that showcase that they could play tonight. And they might have hit a couple more shots than maybe the percentages showed throughout the season so far, but credit to them. They played hard. I think they were down 18-19 in the third and battled back, and obviously took it to double overtime. So, on a back-to-back, that's hard to do. So I think it's more giving them credit than maybe what we did.
When you look at a game like tonight, I know AD just mentioned with Mike Trudell on the walk-off, you just want to take the win. But you look at what you can kind of take from this one, and what do you walk away with?
Yeah, just take the win, and then we showed some resilience and not folding when they made the comeback. overtime, or we didn't make shots going down the stretch. You know, you kind of live with AD and Bron late in the game taking those shots. As the Lakers, you know, those are our two main horses. So we're gonna lean on them to make and take big shots for us. And Bron ended up hitting some late. AD got a dunk towards the second overtime. So you know, for us, I think it's just about trying to get better. You know, we've had leads this year, and we've done this before, where we let teams kind of claw their way back into it, and we just can't get bored with the game. You know, once we lock in, and you saw it in the second half against Denver, when we really put our minds to playing well, we can play really, really good basketball. So I think it's just about us having a full 48 minutes, being focused, being locked into what we need to do.
One final point for me. You talked about relying on your superstars when it comes to hitting those shots down the stretch. If you go back to regulation, Alex, the final 4 minutes of the end of regulation and then the first 2 until you had that and 1 in overtime, what is the balance when the offense does get stagnant? Because you guys do have all the talent and the ability on that end to score, but just not watching, per se, when it comes to your superstars and being able to kind of keep that ball moving. As you guys know, you're so lethal when the ball is moving offensively.
Yeah, playing with pace is something we've been talking about as a team, of being more consistent with. You know, obviously late in the game it becomes a little more like the playoffs, a little more half-court style. And, you know, I think for us it's just about getting better at the things